everyone, welcome back to another video. There seems to be a lot of confusion on what the new bundles will be. We're talking about the bundles and not Battle Pass, and this was actually revealed by Activision themselves, or Call of Duty. Smash that like button if you haven't already, and let's get right into the video. Well, the big thing is a lot of people thought that, you know, Jason is going to be in the bundle. That is not, or in the Battle Pass. That is not correct. Jason is in fact going to be in a bundle, just like Chucky, which I saw some Chucky skins. Then we have Predator Badlands. Now, this is going to be a specific, separate bundle for you guys. Again, there's multiple of these Predators. And again, we are getting the Replacer. One of the rarest and most common skins out there is Replacer. And of course, he's getting a zombified version. Now, nobody saw this, but Ghost of War 2, why is nobody talking about this for Black Ops 6? This is literally a bundle that nobody is seeing here. But yeah, the bundles are coming back, and they're coming back with two different things. There's the Battle Pass, so the, you know, simple skins we are seeing, and then what we have, the next part, is the actual bundles you can buy with real money. And again, I gotta warn you guys, there's no crossover here. So once you buy it, that's it. It stays in Black Ops 6. It does not go to Black Ops 7. You will have to buy new ways and new skins there. And I feel like it's a pretty clear idea why they are doing this. Now, there is something that's going to be called Chucky Event Pass. Rewards include Chainsaw Melee Weapon, Pumpkin Glow Camo. But then there's another part of Chucky that I'm seeing people literally wearing hats. So I feel like this haunting was so much content, one of the biggest contents we had yet, that it really grew confusion to what you can get for free and what you do not get for free. So there was a little image over here with Chucky. That is correct. This is the one that we're seeing right now. So they said a chainsaw, and then they also said a pumpkin glow camo. Is this the pumpkin glow camo on the right? And I don't think so. I think these hats are going to be separate bundles for Chucky as well. So we have Jason, we have Chucky, and you can actually see in the bottom over there, it says Seed of Chucky. Now, I don't know if it's going to be used in events or if he's going to be a specific bundle, but it would be a shame. Some way we will get these skins. I'm not too sure if Chucky is going to be part of the skins, but one that has been confirmed is Jason bundle in season. Again, one of the most horror-enduring icons, Jason Voorhees, is a silence force of vengeance haunting Camp Crystal Lake in Friday the 13th. And this was like a collaboration in a lot of games. I think that's a pretty good thing that, you know, finally Call of Duty is getting big collabs, because this is something that makes a lot of money and also takes a lot of money to use up. So there's going to be also free trial for a lot of people. A lot of people didn't see that, how many new players. And I guess they're releasing so much content as a last, you know, thank you for everything. We are going to go inside, going it hard. And then there's also going to be new store offerings. And a lot of people don't realize that is Jason Ultra Pack. Now, this is something that most people don't talk about. I don't know why this was so confusing. You had to read everything. But Jason Ultra Pack, or the Combat Ready Tactical Jason Ultra Operator skin. So I have a feeling there's going to be two different ones. There's going to be the Tracer Pack, which is Jason skins. Again, there's going to be the Predator Badlands Ultra Skin Pack, which we guys got to talk about. So again, there is multiple skins here and multiple collaborations. Why are there so many collaborations, you might ask? Is because this is literally the biggest revenue model for them. This is going to earn them millions of dollars. But of course, there's going to be the Replacer. I just love to see that as well, right? So we don't see that very common. I'm just joking, guys. We do see Replacer every single time. And why do you see the Replacer so much is because he sells well, guys. Again, Badlands Ultra Skin Tracer Pack deploys an exile outcast from upcoming Predator Badlands movie. So I'm guessing this is a new movie. I haven't seen that there yet, but again, I'm a huge Predator fan, so we got to check it out. With a Deck Ultra skin, and you can actually notice a lot of these Predator skins, some of them are on the basic comic version, and the other part is more like movie version. So with two weapon blueprints, Pulse Rifle Tanto 22 SMG, which is like a meta weapon, the Serrated Hunting Rifle Essex Model 07 Marksman, and hit him with the Jauta Sword Cleaver Melee Blueprint, which you can see on here, which I'm guessing he's fighting other people. And finishing move, use your Jauta instinct to hunt down the worthiest prey and show off your prowess adornments, including the Jauta Biomask Weapon Charma. And then you also have Tracer, Pack, Fallen Icon, the Replacer. Again, one of the better packs out there. I know people are getting sick of him, but those who are not even that can stop the Replacer, so take your pick. Track down enemies with the Replacer reanimated skin. And here what we are seeing, this bundle features 3 weapon blueprints, Irrigated Geiger, Asval Assault Rifle, Radium, Frostline Sniper, and Organic Corruptor Ladra SMG, all featuring radioactive flesh tracers and acidic disintegration that special effects. So take out the foes up close with an appetite suppressant finishing move, and remind your enemies that anyone can be replaced, dead or alive, or equipping the replacement dead, weapon charm, and canine zombie sticker, and a hunger calling card, raw snack. Anyway, you get the idea here. Now the third one, which nobody expected, but is very much welcome, is Half-Pipe Havoc Mastercraft. So again, take over the skate park with this bundle inspired by Tony Hawk. And what is Tony Hawk doing here? I feel like a lot of you guys don't realize this is going to be the last big update for Black Ops Season 6. And they kind of want to push out this little, collaboration here, because why not? It is nice to see people who love Tony Hawk will buy Tony Hawk, and people who won't will just skip it. They won't, boycott it and not buy it and complain about it. But anyway, I feel like the more skins, the better, even though some people are very different about skins being in Black Ops. I think they're including them here because they sell well. So here you have it, plus express your skating with what the Hawk, So you get the pretty clear idea. This is going to be an ABR A1 pack, and, it's going to be tough for Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3 and 4. I know a lot of people aren't interested, but this one, Ghost of War Ultra Skin. Now, I feel like a lot of combat veterans are going to be actually doubling down on this one, because step out of the coffin and into pilot seat with the Mile and Die and unexpired Ultra Skins. Are these, sort of its own? I don't think they're from any movies anyway. So if we actually check over here, both featuring ghostly green tracers and air raid that effect. So, basically air pilots turning zombies, which looks absolutely too awesome to me. And then we have other, including bundles, and then they're going to add something to the store as upgrading to Black Ops 6, pre-ordering Black Ops 7. These are the features that they added because of the free trial. But again, here you can have Graveyard and Cloud9 SMG weapon blueprint, XM4 assault rifle, which is another awesome thing. And personally, I just love to see the more skins, the better, in my personal opinion. What happened to the Chucky skins? I feel like they are going to be a special part of the event. If I understand, this is going to be in premium track, the Chucky skins I showed you at the start. At first, we understood this is going to be, Chucky's going to have its own thing, but no, everybody will be able to get Chucky skins, which is absolutely awesome. And again, you probably watched at least one of these horror games at this point, and that's what we love to see, right? So I'll keep you guys updated with more bundles, and until next time, some of the old weapons back. So let's just start off with the first one. So the first one is obviously going to be Dresden 9mm at launch. So SMG Battle Pass, page 3, page 11, a high value target. I guess that's what HVT means. Tier, and obviously level 33, mags, max size, mag 32. There's a lot of specifications, but on this channel, we're going full deep dives. Attachments, optic, muzzle, barrel, magazine, rear grip. So a lot of these are coming back, which are fan favorites. A lot of World War II weapons, which we have been waiting for. But obviously the Merrick is also coming back, which a lot of you guys have not known. Now, Merrick is an assault rifle at a Battle Pass, page 6, page 14, high value target, Battle Pass blueprint. And these are the weapons at level 37 with 3 mags, if I understand correctly. Mag size of 30, mastery badges, yes, attachments, optic, muzzle, barrel, under barrel, basically everything on it. Skins, camos, and reticle unlocks, accessories, and decals. Full auto assault rifle, excellent range and highly rewardable headshots, configurable into high power semi-auto via barrel attachment. That's amazing. The Merrick 5.56 assault rifle is greater than its sums of its parts. and a highly capable weapon that combines bite and handling with a respectable fire rate to help counter recoil through sustained fire for precision in long-ranged fights, convert the Merrick into a semi-auto headshot machine. So again, it's going to be versatile. That's what I love to see. Don't you love weapons when, your friend tells you, hey, this could be a different gun if you want to use it. And here we have it. So another thing is that I missed out upon is about the SMG. Is a familiar looking submachine makes it a Black Ops 7, the butt in the Dresden 9mm. A reliable SMG. Again, their names dropping Black Ops 7 here for some reason. And they're saying, Black Ops is out, but we're going to show you this is going to be in Warzone. Pick attachments in the further enhance its range capabilities, its close quarters power, or a combination of both versatile weapon or performs well in variety of combat scenarios. So it's pretty clear what they're doing right now is they're trying to get a lot of these players into Black Ops free trial to make them play basically later on. I think it's pretty clear to see that, guys, but what do you guys personally think? Do you think this is true? Do you think this is not true? I definitely feel so. So we also have another weapon, which is the chainsaw. Now, the chainsaw is the fan favorite, which is going to be a level 30. It's going to unlock level 30, which is going to be pretty fast, but this is the one that players want to see. High damaged, medium attack speed, short range. And we saw this in Friday the 13th. We saw stuff like that. We saw the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. We saw chainsaws everywhere, right? In every single horror movie, there's a chainsaw somewhere. So I know it's cliche, but it looks absolutely amazing for the nightmarish battles ahead. And let me just drop another picture of how this chainsaw actually looks once you level up, once you rank up. And again, I feel really bad that there's gonna be no crossover to Black Ops 7, but I totally understand them, because if they kept stuff like this in Black Ops 7, I don't agree. I don't think people would be buying these skins at all, or new skins for that matter. And then finally, the one we have is X52 Resonator in season. It's going to be a special event reward. So this is going to be a special one. I don't know if it's even going to be used in Warzone at this point. And it's going to be unlocked at level 30. And max size 3, max size 70, fully auto anomaly, extreme rate of fire and range, but with high recoil. Rapidly unleash a flurry of projectile with the X52 Resonator. It's devastating fire rate, more than makes up the low damage dealt per shot. So it's some kind of a wizard shooting thing. Transform weapon by adding 1 or 3 unique shard attachments in the guise of crystals. So yeah, it does shoot crystals, and I'm guessing this is going to be an event weapon. For a slow but lethal 7-round burst, or the stone escalation shard for a powerful charge shot. They also added some attachments, which, there's only 2 attachments here right now, double during the day. And the Haunting is really about bringing players back together. It's really a community event where you can see who comes back and they're having plenty of fun. Now, we do have some good news. The Haunting Rebirth Island and the Haunting, the other map, are actually going to be available. The Haunting Verdansk as well. And we do actually see a more first eerie look, a bit more scarier than usual. And I absolutely love to see that they've listened. Because again, guys, this is a very big win. This is one of the most requested features for most people. You guys got to realize how important this is. This is not a very simple solution. And again, it did need some type of reskins. They did add this and made a return. And really, you can see that yes, it is some extra effects, but the amount of skins we got is absolutely incredible. You can see the rebirth over here. I'm hoping now we do get some items here. That's what I'm really excited about, and that's what I would be really looking forward to, because, some extra items or some extra content other than just the old rebirth. Again, there is so much plans for the biggest update. All right, Call of Duty made so many updates, it's hard to even keep up. They just, didn't reveal anything for us, and then they revealed a massive update in just the past 2 hours. So again, this is super fresh, guys, and I will keep you guys with more content updated. So is the spookiest season of the year. Welcome to the Haunting of Black Ops 7, Black Ops 6, and Call of Duty Warzone. 3 new 6v6 maps at this point. Bootown spooky themed Nuketown. So slasher deathmatch inspired by two horror icons, Zombies LTM Haunted Havoc for Dance Creeper Island variants. So again, look at how much we got news overall. It is absolutely incredible over here. I did stutter because when I'm checking how many weapons, the more pages I open, you can actually see over here that they have released new maps as well. Gravity Rig, Modball, Bootown. So these are terrifying new maps that are going to be launching. So again, there's going to be a ton of content. I feel like I really want to make multiple videos on this one. So here I'm going to be focusing on their action. Now, one of these things is I saw most of these maps are actually Riskins. So we are seeing, in fact, a lot of Black Ops maps that they are talking about. Again, super duper awesome maps. The issue is they are in fact reskinned, and that matter. And you know, we do see that, you know, Bootown is basically a version of Nuke, and how we probably saw over 20 Nuke versions at this point. We saw Modball. Now that is a really cool looking design map, and I do hope they at least stay outside of the game, which I very much doubt. But it does make you consider, like, is there going to be any lore behind these maps, or is it just going to be a simple reskin? I'm personally hoping that we would be seeing some extra content regardless of that. So yeah, there is going to be new modes as well, and not just maps, and that is the Slasher Deathmatch Jason and Slasher Deathmatch Chucky, where Chucky is basically going to be, you know, hunting you down and looking for you, and whenever you will be, wherever you will go, Chucky will be there. And that's what really makes me excited for this part, is because this is something we saw in Call of Duty Ghosts. And when we saw that in Call of Duty Ghosts, it really made you, you know, kind of scared. It didn't feel like a Call of Duty game anymore. And now that we are finally seeing some of that as well on these new maps, it makes me consider that Call of Duty is going more towards direction where it wants to be in a way like open map area, more like creative mode, which we do see in the Call of, like, Fortnite style, where there is really multiple of game modes. There's also going to be Haunted Havoc for Zombies, which is another mode, and leaderboard events, and a new Gobblegum, which actually means that they will have collect some kind of essence. Call of Duty went fully that into detail. And yet there's a very clear reason that there's going to be no carry forward on this one, because the skins look absolutely amazing. And, you know, people wouldn't have more reason to buy Black Ops 7 skins if there's no carry forward at that matter, you know, from Black Ops 6 to Black Ops 7. However, I really do like the idea of game modes where we do have Zombies, which also teases the new Black Ops 7, which is going to have lots of zombies, basically. That is another thing that a lot of people don't realize is a very important factor. This is basically like a mini teaser for the new game with all their new features that they have been improving and adding to Black Ops 7 as well. They're going to be coming from Black Ops 6 to Black Ops 7. But again, I feel like the assets are going to be from Black Ops 6 zombies. It doesn't matter that much. It is an awesome idea that you face against, you know, sort of like player versus enemy and then player versus player if you're fighting someone. This is exactly, smash that like button if you haven't already. But it seems very obvious that a lot of skins were actually teased during the reveal itself. So again, you know, Black Ops 6 gave us a lot of info, but didn't really tell us which of these skins are gonna be, you know, in the game or not. And as a personal fan of skins or operator skins in general, I'm gonna be revealing some of them to you guys here, which have been revealed. So the first one, of course, we have the Predator, which we can see is obviously some sort of a survivor pack that we are seeing right now in terms of. So the first one is actually the players who purchase and complete the Haunting Battle Pass will earn the following competition rewards. And this is like tier 100, exactly what we have been looking for. The new Feral Predator and Feral Predator Black Cell Predator skin for those who purchase Black Cell. Again, the Jota Bone Carbine C9, so C9 SMG weapon, the X-Swipe finishing move, which we haven't seen yet. 200 COD points, the Uncloaked Animated Calling Card, the Glare Hunter, the Hidden Power Gobblegum. So again, tons of stuff, because I feel like this is also a way of them actually saying and apologizing for Black Ops 7, in my opinion. They are actually really trying to get people to also purchase the other part of the game, which is obviously the Black Cell. Now, Black Cell is a very mixed opinion because it is getting more expensive, but you gotta admit the skins look pretty much awesome with some type of wolf skin, you know, basically predators. And I have nothing against Predator Jungle Hunter or Jungle Hunter Black Cell. You know, the Black Cell version is more on the movie-like game, while the Predator Jungle Hunter is based more on comics. So it's really which style you prefer. Obviously, the weapons look absolutely incredible for the Black Cell users. But here you can actually see multiple operator skins, and these are the more awesome ones. I feel like a lot of people have not noticed that the first Battle Pass skins I have shown you guys actually aren't that big of a, you know, difference, aren't that big of a tease, really. But when you start to do a deep dive on these, you can actually see that this matters a lot, because when you see those up to 210 new operator skins and up to new blueprints, sure, it looks awesome, but it doesn't look anything out of the ordinary, and this is what really pulled people. So another thing, you can actually see a lot of these skins with other game modes as well. This is the Michael Myers, or actually Halloween the 14th game mode, which is gonna have different survivors fighting. And this is the 100 level tier, you know, that we are getting this skin. And obviously there are a few others like the Black Cell, Call of Duty, the Haunting one, which is a very important factor for anyone wanting to play, because look how awesome it looks. Then we also have the Warzone beta rewards or ranked play rewards. I call them beta rewards from Black Ops 7. But obviously you can see different emblems and sprays here. I really like the weapon blueprint. I think that's what personally people will go for, and it's going to be the end reward. And looks something like you would use in a Black Ops or Warzone meta anyway, so it will come useful and handy. Another factor is when you are getting chased by this evil creature, we can actually see some more of skins over here that are from the Haunting. Again, these teasers have been absolutely amazing.